This is Mike Randle from the Screener College Basketball Podcast with your college hoops picks for January 2nd, 2020. The first game takes us out to Boulder, Colorado, where the Buffaloes are favored by 1.5 over Oregon. Colorado is a great defensive team, ranking 18th best in the nation, but much like any good defensive team, they are vulnerable from beyond the arc. Buffaloes have allowed 42% stifling from inside the arc, but 33% from outside. In their 79-76 home loss to Northern Iowa on December 10th, Colorado allowed the Panthers to shoot 53.6%, that's 14 for 26 from beyond the arc. A tad ominous against an Oregon team that is third in the nation in three-point shooting, hitting at a 41.7% clip. Now, this has been a house of horrors for the Ducks under Dana Altman. Since Colorado joined the Pac-12 in 2012, the Ducks have never won at Colorado. However, in almost every single one of those seasons, the Ducks played Colorado on the back end of the dreaded Utah-Colorado double road trip. This year, it's reversed, and so will the result be for Oregon. Both teams crash the boards, and Oregon must get better at limiting offensive rebounds, which is a challenge for any zone defense. But can Colorado really solve their zone? Oregon has a huge win at Michigan in OT in a game they mostly dominated. The Ducks have to improve from the free throw line, shooting only 67.3%, but I think they will, and certainly deserve to see some regression from their opponent shooting 75.4% from the foul line, 332nd worst in the country. The Ducks have 4 players over double figures, including Peyton Pritchard with 20 points in 3 of their last 5 games, and junior guard Chris Duarte, Pritchard's high school teammate, coming off a 31-5-6 game and a big home win over Alabama State. Colorado plays great defense, but so does Oregon, and the Ducks are in much better shape on offense. Give me Oregon plus the 1.5 gift to get Dana Altman his first win at Boulder. And the second game takes us to Dartmouth, where Vermont, as the road team, is favored by 5.5 over the Big Green. Dartmouth's 7-7 overall, but they struggled recently after a strong start. The Big Green has lost 3 of their last 4 games and 6 of their past 8 contests. They are 5-7-1 against the spread, including 0-3 at home. Vermont has escaped from a challenging non-conference schedule with their current 9-5 record. They earned a true road win at Bucknell and St. John's, as well as a close loss at Virginia. They are 7-6 against the spread, but they've covered 3 of their last 4 games. The Catamounts have struggled from three-point range all season after ranking 93rd in the country, but they have recently found their touch from deep, shooting 45.2%, 19-42 from 3 in their past 2 games. Meanwhile, Dartmouth's offense has really struggled. 277th in adjusted offensive efficiency, 268th in three-point percentage, and 323rd in free throw shooting. They have greatly benefited from some good fortune, as the teams who have played against the Big Green have shot free throws at only a 57.2% rate. That's the worst in the country. Vermont senior forward Anthony Lamb, 17.5 points per game and 8 rebounds, has scored 23 points in 2 of his last 3 games, while shooting 62%, 5 of 8 from beyond the arc. Vermont's interior defense is suffocating. They allow opponents just to shoot 40.2% from inside the arc. That's 5th best in the nation. I'm taking the hot shooting of Vermont to win comfortably at Dartmouth in their last non-conference game before hosting Stony Brook on January 8th.